Hello everybody and welcome to FTRL Div 2 around Spa de Francorchamps tonight. You got myself, Daft Chip, standing in for Lee Cole. With my dulcet Stokey tones taking over for Lee Cole's excellent commentary, so don't be surprised if it all goes horribly wrong. I'm sure it will at some point. But we're going to drop on again with Dylan, who nearly puts into the wall there on his outlap. Just because everyone likes a little bit of Dylan time. We'll go on board with him just as he's about to start his first lap. Probably needs a little bit more of a gap to Brutus, but good old Dylan. So we come down the first straight, DRS pops open as he comes up over the line, coming down to the source. Nasty little braking zone, hard to get traction on the exit. Gets the power down well though. Hold it tight to the wall. Coming up to Eau Rouge as he go flat. He doesn't let off, the little trooper. Goes through Radalon up to the DRS zone. Pops open. Coming up the Camel Straight. The late braking into Lecom, them curbs on the insides are absolutely deadly, so stay away from them, Dylan. Gets it done nicely in the exit, a little bit of curb. Somehow doesn't invalidate. It's a dodgy line into the braking zone, but he's made it work. How does Dylan take these sports? Oh, he's invalidated. Bloody hell, Dylan. So we'll swap over to Brutus, so I think it was in front of him. Tricky sector 2, this one very nice and tight and weavy. Get it round there well. As he's coming up to Blanchimont now. Expecting a good performance from Brutus tonight. Championship leader. He's got Barcelona quite close behind him. Coming up to the bus stop chicane, take a little bit of curb on the inside on both of them, early on the power, straight onto the DRS and come over the line. And the first time on the board is Brutus with a 1:43.3 on the soft tyres. Not a bad little opening lap. Diego pops in behind him with a 1:43.3 again. And Sione pops in with a 43.9 and Cat with a 43.4. So we're expecting big things tonight from this man, Captain Chubbs. Been a speedy boy. Putting lots of practice in, and Barcelona we're going to have a hard fought contest tonight, it seems. As Barcelona goes with a 42.8, that's a good time. As Chubbs comes around the exit of the last corner and goes fast of all with 42.5. Got a few people standing in tonight. We've got Jonesy, who's down in my Alfa Romeo tonight. Diego, who's also at the Alfa. Pagani obviously in the McLaren for the Geordie boys. Let's have a look who's out on track at the minute. Cats who's bailed out of that one. Zero Taro who's coming down to Pouan. Lee Cole says greetings from Luton. Can confirm it is a shithole. And hello to Barcelona. No laughing at my dodgy accent, you little bellend. Evil Chris has gone up into third place for a 43.2. So yeah, we're pretty clear with the front two with Captain Chubbs. There's a 3/10 ahead of Barcelona. We got Alex, who raced last night in Division 1. Showed some good pace in the race. Held off a couple of the Div 1 guys quite a while. Pegging in for a cheeky podium tonight, I think. We got Dylan there getting out of the way of somebody here. Nearly hitting the wall with his car. As everybody just takes a couple of minutes now, ready for the second run. Looks like Barcelona's actually going for another lap there. There's a lot of curb on that exit. It's downhill braking. Horrible getting the power down on the exit of it. You take a lot of curb on the inside. If anyone's going to take the esports line, it's going to be him. No, stays away from it, good lad. We don't like you dirty esports drivers. Using all the track. Michael Vien getting a little bit on the way there. That was a very close call. Takes it in nicely. Got the gravel trap on the outside. He's gone fastest in the middle. Got a little bit of traffic ahead of him to navigate. The Zero Town. Comes through Blanchimont nicely. Coming up to the last little chicane in the bus stop. Gets on the brakes, takes a little bit of inside curb. And backs out and goes in the pits. Stick with Zero. Oh, Zero Tower's going in the pits as well. Michael Vien's on the lap now, comes up Eau Rouge. Gets a DRS opened. Going up the Camel Straight. Let's see how he gets on his first sector. He gets fastest in the first. Nicely round Lacan. A little bit tentative around there, takes a lot of curb. It's very easy to lose your car on there. Keeps it nicely just in the lines. Very easy to invalidate there. So Pouron gets a little bit of a step out from the back end. Uses all the track though. Takes a nice line through there. Let's see how he's doing in the second sector. Quickly flash purple there. Michael Viano has got a good time on time trial compared to the other speedy boys in this league. Let's see how he does. Vigani's retired there. Looks like his car's in the pit, so he's decided he isn't going to go any quicker. Bossman's just rejoined. And Michael Vien with a pops into fifth with a 43.3. Tidy little lap time there. I don't think they're going to get the full potential out of the track today though, because the weather doesn't look particularly sunny, so the track's going to be a little bit colder. It's going to be a little bit harder to keep your tyres in that optimum performance window. Let's drop on with Evil Chris as he comes around the first corner. Won a couple of races this season, Chris has. Very hard racer. No quarter given. This is it. Oh, and he's lost his front end. That's those curbs that Lacan I was talking about before. You clip one of those and car goes bye bye. There's a Dylan as well. Goes off. Let's see how Barcelona's doing. He's got Captain Chubb standing in for the hotly contested little rivalry that me and Barcelona have. Thinks he's Division 2's cleanest driver. Clearly isn't. But we'll let him carry on thinking that. Nobody can deny his speed though. Takes a nice little bit of curve there, keeps it nice and tidy. This downhill braking zone, if you run with no ABS on, very easy to lock up your tyres through there. Keeps it nicely in the track limits. Brutus has gone with a 43 flat. So is Diego. Let's see how he's performing on his sector 2. And he's nearly 3/10 up. That's going to take him right into Captain Chubbs' territory there with his 42.5. Chasing down that points deficit he's got to Brutus. Of course, he did miss a race earlier in the season, which has made that a little bit harder. And he goes fastest. Provisional pole with a 42.4. You'll move Captain Chubbs. Let's see what he can do. He's going out on his out lap. There he goes on an invalidated one. I don't think Alex is on a lap there. He's still on his 100% on his ERS, so he may be lining up with a double hot lap. Double out lap, sorry. Zero Towers dropped in towards the rear with a 46.6. Got Callum and Bossman yet to set a time. I think Bossman is having a little bit of difficulties with his connection tonight. You got Shawnee, who's just taken over the Aston Martin seat. We've had somebody drop out until the end of the season, so Shawney's taking up that full-time seat. Everybody's in the pits, so they're going to start filtering out soon. It is a long lap, this one. Not like some of the other tracks where you can get out with 2.5 minutes on the clock and still get round and get a hot lap in. Barcelona may struggle, to be fair, depending on where he is at the minute. He's coming towards the end of the lap, he may be okay. Bossman's invalidated. Callum's still going on his hot lap at the minute. Been performing a lot better this season, Callum has. Started a little bit slow when he first joined us. Slowly getting that confidence up. I think he got a 4th or 5th place early on in the season, so really good performance from him. A little bit unfortunate for him, he's driving the dirty Mercedes because nobody likes those. Brutus has corrected me there. Barcelona's 8 points ahead of him in the championship. I think I should know that doing the standings, but clearly not. Let's get them up actually. Let's have a little run down and see where everybody is at the moment. Callum's just coming into the bus stop. Nicely on the power there. DRS flicks open, he got a little bit of a snap on the under traction there. And he drops in at 14th with a 45.1. So where Brutus is right, he is 8 points ahead. Got Evil Chris in third on 1-2-1, so he's about 60 points, 70 points off the front two, so it's really a 2-horse race for the rest of the season. Only 3 races left after this one. Catamise is out at the minute. On track, looks like he's just finished off a lap. Has improved a little bit, I think. So the two Haas boys having a little bit of fun there. So there we go, we see a lot of people on the track now coming out for the hot laps. Brutus just started. He's going to want to maximise his position from this one. Rain can play it. Oh, Brutus has lost the back end. Just at the top of the hill on Radalan. And he is not going to be able to improve now. Diego out on track is having a really good performance tonight. And Brutus has been disqualified. Let's see what the game does with that. Completely wouldn't put it past EA to completely disqualify him from the session and put him right the way at the back of the grid. Weirder things have happened. It looks like they might have done actually. It's dropped him down to 17th, which is going to put a big dent into his title hopes. And his hopes of taking some points off Barcelona tonight, who's on provisional pole. This is the only man though it looks like who's going to be able to take it away from him. Been guarding his setup all week so Barcelona can't nick it from him. Keep as much advantage as he can do. Been very fast around a lot of tracks this season. But as we all know with Chubbs, he has the ability to put in a fastest lap and the next lap, put it into the wall. That's not going to happen tonight. Katami's retires from the session as well. He's not going to improve anymore. Jonesy takes a flag and he's in 10th at the moment. Of course we've got Barcelona out on track as well. Let's flip between these two and just see how they do with the sector 2 times. Just coming around the corner now to the detection. Oh, and he's nearly 2 tenths up. That's going to be enough for him. It's Barcelona. He's a little bit slower. So Chubbs is on here for it. Brings it around Blanchimont. Is he going to take that pole position in the extra point? It's going to be difficult for Barcelona to keep up with him in the race, I think. And then Barcelona does get lucky with those dubious safety cars every now and again, and he does. A 42.45, so he's just taking it by 1/100th for a second there. As Barcelona comes around, oh, he's 2 tenths up. He's going to snatch it, and he does. A 42.2 from Barcelona. It's hard not to like Barcelona sometimes, but he has a little bit of a ball-end. You will hear me saying that plenty of times tonight, because I know he does like it. Catch is invalidated, he was our last one on track as well. So, we got the front two very closely matched. The next 5 or 6 look fairly bunched up as well. We may get a little bit of rain at Spa, it is known. Look at that. Barcelona again with a stunning qualifying performance, nearly 2 tenths up on Chubbs, who I thought was going to take it myself. Diego and Evil Chris 7 tenths back, along with Cat. Iceman nearly 9 tenths back. It sort of drops off towards the rear of the grid. It's a difficult track to get a timing on. And then we have Brutus, and it has dropped him down to 17th. So he is going to have to make his way through the pack. And Bossman, who had a little bit of a connection issues there. Not setting the time either. So him keep rejoining and leaving the session. Skies look blue though. I spot a couple of the tyres in the garages there. The same Valtteri Bottas. If you watch every now and again, you can see the tyres switch from red and yellow wall tyres. Bossman saying he had casual controls. Not quite sure what they are. Maybe it's a very relaxed joystick on his controller. Very relaxed analog stick. As here we go for the formation lap. Barcelona doesn't always have the best of starts. I've had the better of him a few times through the down to the opening corner in a few tracks this season. Luckily he does have the pace to bring it back. So we have Chubbs, the man who I earmarked for pole. Didn't get it. I think he is going to be fast in the race. Down to Diego. He's had a brilliant performance tonight, getting into third place. Followed by the Frenchman Evil Chris. And Katamir just decides to grace us with his presence tonight. No Eurovision to watch. I was cheering on Rasmus last night. Anybody who was around in the early 2000s, mid 2000s may have heard of the Rasmus. No idea how they get on, but probably terribly. And we've got an exercise man, the film connoisseur, behind him. Alex in 7th place. We'll be hoping for a good result tonight. He's got a couple of drivers that we may be able to get ahead of. And then he's got Katz behind him. My rival from a couple of seasons ago. Can either have a fantastic race or a terrible race. Never tends to get one in between. Michael Vienna, I thought, would be a little bit higher up. May have had a little bit of drama in qualifying. And we've got Jonesy, number 69 on the front of his car, because what else would you have? In that Alpha tonight, covering for myself. Siani on the mediums. The first of the guys who doesn't have to start on the tyres he qualified on. Just taking that full-time Aston Martin seat. And we got Pagani. Expect him to make some moves forward. May not be the fastest of tracks, but he always manages to make his way to the front. And then we got Callum and Zero Tau and Dylan. I expect Callum to make some early moves to get away from those guys. And who's that there spinning around? Need I be surprised? Come on, Dylan. And then we've got Bossman, who can have some really fast pace at some of the tracks on the calendar this season. Has made his way through and got himself up to some decent positions, but then sometimes there's a little bit of drama. But we'll drop in with Barcelona as he lines up on the front of the grid. And we wait for the 5 red lights and away we go. Don't worry, I'm not going to do a Murray Walker tonight. We're dropping with Barcelona. The red lights are up. And away we go. Barcelona gets a good start. You get Diego coming across. Looks like Chubbs has got him though. On the outside, leaves him enough room. And it looks like we've got away reasonably okay. I saw a couple of people sideways in the back there. A little gap has opened up. Chubbs is getting away. Catamir's lost position after gaining one on Diego from the start. Oh dear, this has got disaster written all over it. Everyone's getting too wide into the com. Good driving for Barcelona, dropping in behind him there. Michael Vienne's going down the order a little bit, lost a couple of places there. There's Dylan making his way up into 12th, an impressive little performance from him again. Let's see how long it lasts for, up into 11th. It's an interesting line. And into the wall he goes. Dylan, if you want to go across the grass again, I do believe that Lawnmower Simulator is on offer at the minute. So let's see if anyone watching, what are your podium predictions tonight? I don't think I can see past Chubbs and Barcelona for 1 and 2. I think for number 3. Oh, and Katz is gone. Cat has gone on the exit to Poo on there. And it's a virtual safety car. Car right on the track. I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't get upgraded to a full one. So let's see what people do. Is there going to be anyone who does drop into the pits to get rid of the tyres early doors? Siani's coming in, so maybe he's on the mediums. He may have a little bit of damage there. Michael VM behind him. And Zero Tau as well. Let's have a look yet. Siani has. And Michael has as well. Some drama in there. Big winners and losers in that one. As we get racing again. Oh, and Diego. And Diego's is gone. Those curbs are lethal. Maybe a little bit of contact there with him and Nexus. Has made his way up 5 places. Brutus storming away, trying to get back up to there. 9 positions up. Bossman behind him, 7 up. Other lemonade drinks are available. He comes through Puan. And Dylan retired as well, so we got 3 out up to yet. He will be disappointed, Diego will, after starting 3rd on the grid. Better luck next time, mate. He's up 5 himself as well. He's closing in on the back of here. Iceman there. Further up the front, we've still got Barcelona in that DRS detection window, which is going to get enabled next lap. You're going to be able to see him pressure him a little bit more. The slipstream down the Kemmel Straight is very, very powerful. As the fastest lap goes through 3 or 4 cars there, down to Evil Chris. Closing onto the back of Nexus Cat there, as Bossman takes the fastest lap as well. I think this is going to be our best chance for a move up in here. Barcelona's a little bit far away. Should be an easy move. DRS pops open, gives it a little squirt of DRS. Cats doesn't fight it too much. He knows it's a bit of a losing battle even trying up there. I think he'll be happy though, 4 places up at the early doors in the race. Alex having a good run now. Got a little 3-car battle here for 6th place. A couple of cars closing in on Pagani. On board of Iceman. Everyone's favourite film encyclopedia, and there's more than IMDb this guy does. Well, the gap is opening up a little bit, so it looks like Pagani is getting away. And let's drop back in with Barcelona. Just made the way around Blanchimont. Coming into the bus stop chicane. He's going to be looking for a good exit on here. Take the first DRS zone, get as close as you can to him, as Chubbs has a little bit of a wobble. Take it down into the source, get early on the power. Take that slipstream all the way up into Rouge and Radion. Get onto the DRS. And he's much closer this time, he's only 3/10 away. The move is definitely on. That DRS pops open. Chubbs a little bit of a weave there, goes over onto there. Take the racing line for the corners. He's going to make Barcelona go over the curbs. Barcelona backed out of it there. He knows how deadly they can be. And Chubbs hangs on for another lap maybe. It looks like Brutus has got past the Nexus Iceman there. There's a good recovery drive from him already, only lap 4. He's up into 7th and he's on the medium tyres. Let's see if we can get what tyres everyone is on. So there's only Pagani in front of him on the mediums. Next is just hanging on in there on that DRS detection zone as Pagani gets a 3-second penalty. Alex a little bit further back. Well, let's get ready, here we go again. He's going to close in. He's not going to want to take him on this part, because it will give Chubbs the DRS on the next detection zone. He's going to want to stay as close as he can to him, stay in that slipstream. Chubbs was slightly less ERS there. You do feel that it's only a matter of time. And it's got to be on this time. Chubbs goes to the inside. Barcelona breezes past that DRS. Captain Chubbs though does give him a little bit of an advantage, because it means he can dictate the pit stop strategy. It means if he wants to dip in a lap early, he can get the undercut, which is powerful around here. But Barcelona isn't going to be able to follow him in. It may just be tactical from him. The safety car though can shake things up quite a lot. As Alex now closing into the DRS zone of Nexus Cats. He's getting a little bit racy. There's Cats there, also playing Lawnmower Simulator. As Alex going to go for a move into there. He's going to hold on. He's very close to him now. Cats is a little bit slow. Oh, nearly got wheel to wheel. Cats is going to try and come back at him. His tyres may have just been a little bit dirty, which is slowing him down. Of course, Cats is going to have the DRS down into this part here. And they got Brutus and Pagani close behind. As Brutus has got past him, so Pagani has ceded that position over to Brutus. On what lap we're going to start seeing these soft runners come in. I imagine around about lap 8 or 9. Medium guys may want to go a couple of laps further, like say 11, 12, maybe into 13. But we do know when they come out on the pits on those colder tyres, it can be easy to lose the back end of your car, put it into a wall. Barcelona then back into second place. Looks like I have missed that one, so I do apologise. Bossman with a 3-second penalty there. Nexus Cats are still hanging onto the back of Alex. Some close racing in there. Let's have a look further back into the field. So Michael Vienne not having his best race. That's some awful luck throughout the season. As I was saying, he has already been into the pit zone, so the race may come back to him a little bit later. Nexus getting closer again. And Callum picks up a 3-second penalty. As Cats peels off into the pits. So he's going to go for the undercut, it looks like, on Alex there. Gets it stopped in time. We've got Nexus Iceman behind him. Two good friends both in the pits together. As Jonesy follows in as well. So further up front. We've got Barcelona still chasing down Chubbs after he got back past him. Oh, and Pagani's gone. Now is this going to cause a safety car? Well, that's Pagani gone. Looks like it's going to be on Eau Rouge. Yeah, it is. He's just lost the back end up through Radion. It's not on the track though, so we may get away with no safety car there. I think we would have seen a lot of cars peel off then and eliminated the undercut for a lot of people if that had happened. So whereas Cat's come out, he's dropped in behind Bossman there. Bossman a few places back, coming in behind Michael Vienne. May struggle getting past Michael. As Callum lets him go there. Thinking better of going for the fight. Barcelona, that gap's just stretching out a little bit. It's getting closer and closer towards the edge of the DRS detection window. As they both come in. Do they both get it slowed down? They do. Evil Chris takes over the lead. Imagine you've got to be going onto the mediums here. Nexus did go onto the hard zone. Nexus Cats. And Nexus Ice one. It's a little bit of a strange one for me. It is unfamiliar crew. I'm Daft Chip, one of the Div 2 drivers taking over for Lee Cole, who's off on his holidays. I think he's back next week though. If you want to drop in and see him then as well. He's out in front. What has happened to Chubbs there? The Barcelona got away from him pretty early then. Barcelona's going to be laughing there. Going to be very happy getting away early doors. There's Evil Chris now. Around about 17 or 18 seconds, so Barcelona and Chubbs are going to both take him again. Going to be close with Nexus Cats, to be fair. It's around 25, 26 seconds. Oh, crew, it's unsafe release. Hello. How the devil are you? A resident unsafe release. There's a little bit of comms myself from time to time. Would be making much less of a hash job than I am tonight. As the Nexus Cats has gone around. Oh, Cats. As I said, those hard tyres, they are a little bit tricky around here. And you can have, as I said before, either a fantastic race or a terrible race. As Evil Chris is in. And he's out on the mediums, so Brutus takes over the lead. Brutus, Barcelona and Chubbs follow him through. Bossman's in as well. So we didn't get to see if Cats did manage to jump Evil Chris then. I don't think he would have done. Looking at it, because Alex Pixie wasn't that far away. Unsafe doesn't have the game, unfortunately, so it would have been nice for him to pop on tonight, have a little bit of a watch of the race with us. But I'm doing good, mate, I'm doing good. I'm a little bit slightly nervous speaking to all you guys. Probably should have had a beer first, a little bit of Dutch courage. Bugani there saying in the chat he got slight damage on the right hand at the start of the last sector. And yeah, Eau Rouge didn't turn. Plenty of people Eau Rouge. It's taken us taking them prisoner of over the years. Of course these F1 cars can do them flat. Not with the wing damage up. Barcelona and Chubb still within that second of each other. Siani back in 9th place, so you feel is going to have to pit again. It's going to be a bit of an effort for Callum to take them all the way as well. I think I need something stronger than a beer there, unsafe. get into the bloodstream a little bit quicker. May have to do an old eyeball pull. So the gap now 7.5 tenths between these two. I get the feeling like myself, there's a lot of people watching there. Fingers crossed for Chubbs tonight. Praying that he keeps it out to the wall. Just thinks better of it there, Barcelona. Looked like he was going to try and force a move. And Jonesy's got back past Siani there on those medium tyres. Some softs may be going off a little bit. I'd expect him around about 8 or 9 laps. And still until the performance really starts dropping off. So Jones is holding on. And we've got the unfortunate Cats back in 11th. Zero Tar running a bit of a lonely race at the back. Newcomer this season. Got a little bit of a potential in there. Big friends of Alex, work together. That gap isn't coming down for Alex at the minute. But as we said, things can come into play. The sky does look a little bit darker. Very sunny at the start of the race. Richard is still going on their mediums. He may be hoping for a safety car to bring himself into this one. Of course, it cuts down the deficit that he loses to the guys behind him if he does get one. Very probable around this track. People spinning off, but there is a lot of runoff areas. As Cats has got past Yanni as well. You do think those soft tyres always come in the pits, that's why, sorry. Definitely need to get rid of those. But these mediums now are going to be good till the end. He's going to have fresher tyres and some of the cars around him. Have a little bit of time to make up, obviously. But a safety car can sort all that out, no problem. Oh, Michael VM with a penalty down. You think that keeps Alex safe in 5th? And we get a little bit of action up front with these guys. All it takes is a couple of banged wheels. Someone will go into the wall. And you feel evil Chris and Alex Pix will be sat there waiting for the podium off him. But just still going around nicely on. Gap is coming down, he's lost quite a significant amount of time. We're staying on those mediums a little bit longer. I think it come out around about 6th or 7th if he went in without a safety car. As these two are getting closer again. They're breaking into the source. That traction on the exit there can be horrible. Very easily over throttle it, put it into the wall, test out the crash limitations of your car. Maybe a little too far back with 6.5 tenths, but the DRS and the ERS is going to help him close in. Not close enough. Still come, steer clear of those curves, lads. Especially you Chubbs. I just realised we are actually 12 laps into the race now. I haven't called Barcelona a balance since qualifying. So yeah, just a quick reminder to everyone. Barcelona, clearly not the cleanest driver in Div 2. And a massive and utter band. Chris now 2 seconds back. May get brought into it the more the two guys in front battle. Alex is dropping off a little bit more. Running a very lonely race there in 5th place, but he'll be happy. A nice position to pop himself into there. 2 cars behind him obviously have got penalties as well. So he's not going to be under threat from those guys. So further back we've got Nexus with an 11-second gap now. I think he may have had another little bit of a moment. 13 runners left in the race. And he's closer this time. Let's go on board with him. Chubb's using a little bit of ERS up the hill, but you're going to expect Barcelona to put some on here. If he wants to make the move a little bit closer, he's not going to. Look at the slipstream. The slipstream and the DRS there taking nearly 4/10 out of Chubbs' lead. Obviously you get a dirty air to this windy part of the track. Alex running low on his ERS there. You see that little light flashing at the back of his car. And Chubbs is down into the 20s and 30s. Barcelona's got a bit of an advantage on him. Maybe playing the tactical game, Barcelona. Making Chubbs use all of his ERS to overtake it, to defend the overtake. And once he has used his to get past him, have a little bit to defend with. The gap's coming down ever closer. Only 3 seconds now to Brutus. He's going to keep going now, hoping for that safety car. If it does, I think that'll make his race for him. Everybody further back do seem to have spread out quite a lot. Safety car would be nice to get us a little bit more action. But we have got these 2 guys up front to watch for the net race the lead. Still saving that ERS. Still just that little too far back to make a move as well. May only be a young man, Barcelona, but he has got a wise head on his shoulders when it comes to strategy. Of course, he is the championship leader, which I obviously incorrectly said that he wasn't early, but he is. 8 points his advantage. Coming towards the end of Sector 2 now. Do you feel if he wants to make the move, he's just got to get a good exit off the source. Stick it close to him all the way through a rouge, don't lose your back end. Get on the hard pedal and get past him. I do think Chubbs has got a slightly nicer line through there though. But he is close this time. Not going to want to make the move through there. Both get a good exit. Much closer this time. And look at his ERS, he's nearly up to 70%. Chubbs is down on the 20s. Maybe he is thinking about making the move. He's giving it a little bit of juice. A little bit of a weave from Chubbs there to defend. He's going to take the inside line. The ERS light flashing. Oh, and they got round. Chubbs, no! Oh, no. There we go, folks. There's curbs. Chubbs is gone. I think he's got it pointed the right way again, I hope. Oh, he's going to be so disappointed. Oh, Chubbs. Don't know if he did get any damage from that though. I think he kept it out of the wall. He is going to have a slightly horrible tyres for a few corners though. Evil Chris gladly snaps up that third place. Of course it is a net P2 because Brutus does still need to pit. Look at Barcelona, getting ready for a move early doors here. He wants to get it done as quick as he can. He's got a DRS. And you do feel it's going to be an easy move up the Camel Straight with the DRS on the next one. Bruce has got a lot of VRS to defend with though. He's in the slipstream. Barcelona's using a little bit of VRS to get past him. Brutus defending on the inside, goes across the racing line and lets him through. Oh, a little bit close there. Horrible corner to go too wide to him. I think he's going to wait for another lap. Brutus may abandon his safety car, I hope soon now. It is obviously going to drop him probably down back into like around 8th position behind Bossman. Chris is bringing it a little bit closer. The longer that Barcelona stays behind Brutus, the more it brings Evil Chris into play. Last week obviously we did have Evil Chris and Barcelona at the front. A little bit of a rivalry forming. Zero Tower's gone in for some soft tyres there, as well as Callum. I think they've abandoned all hope of a safety car. As Brutus is into the pits then, but it's given Evil Chris that little bit of a push he needs. Is he going to be in the DRS? He's going to use a little bit of ERS up here. Up into Rouge to try and get him over that detection zone. Don't think he's got it. He hasn't. Slightly more VRS though, so he may be able to use that to his advantage here. Doing a personal best in the first sector. Brutus dropping down to 6th. Not quite as much of a loss as I thought it was. Makes an early move over Michael Vien, gets that done pretty quickly. Those soft tyres are going to be very racy. He's got 5 laps to make up 7 seconds to get himself onto the podium. Alex is next one in line for him. Chris dropping a little bit back. Oh. Chubbs there, just flicked up to 10 seconds, so he may have had a moment as well. Alex has closed in a couple of seconds on him. Probably shouldn't have your favourites in the race, but I am hoping that Alex can get himself up onto that podium for the first time. I'm sure Brutus is going to be very kind to him and let him take his first podium. Gap's a little bit further now, a couple of tenths away. Slightly newer tyres, only a lap newer. You do feel though that Barcelona are just managing that gap at the moment. Closing it a little bit more though, coming down to the 1 second mark again. Obviously, it does depend on setup, so. Number 1, sector 1, you need all that top speed. Sector 2, you get your nice, tight, windy corners. Coming into this part here on turn 12, 13 and 14. And as they come to stagger lot now. Oh. Barcelona. What is going on, kid? And he's got wing damage. They did say they wanted some clears the commentators for Barcelona tonight. I did say what a great race he's going to have. Doesn't appear that way anymore. So Alex now, if he can just stick within those 3 seconds of Brutus, he is on. You do feel it's going to be difficult for him now. Evil Chris again. Somehow manages to do it, gets himself up at the front. Normally gets himself an unassailable lead and runs away with it if he does get towards the front. Poor old Chubbs, he's going to be kicking himself. Did say to him last night, if he didn't win the race, that was it, I was going to kick him out of Discord. They've got Brutus quickly closing in on the back of him. I think we're going to see some moves though from Barcelona. He is going to be very angry, but he's going to be very, very quick on the soft tyres. The last 3 laps, let's see how many positions he can make up. Bossman straight away, who is known for his hard racing, goes a little bit wide. Going down to Pouan, he's going to let him go. Next up for him is Michael Vien, 6.5 seconds away. You do feel that's a little bit far for him to try and catch up. They got Brutus, who's going to need to pass Chubbs and get a 3-second lead on him. Alex not able to hang on with those soft old mediums. They are going to be a little bit scrubbed at this point. Brutus there just getting into the ghosted car of his teammate, Zero Town. Such a nice little set of corners there, Rouge and Radon. Fresh tyres. Flat all the way through. Touches that curb. And on the inside as well. Very brave on the fresh compound. Captain Chubbs is running for his life. As they do come down into Pouan. Beautiful corner. Down on the power on the exits. Get through the little chicane. Evil Chris is coasting away up front. He'll be more than happy though being only up at the front. And Barcelona's cut that gap down quite considerably to Michael Vien. Hasn't got much longer though. 2 laps to go to try and salvage a couple of points. Oh, and who was that there? In sector 3. It is Zero Town. He is going to give Chubbs though DRS down this point, I think. If he stays in front of Chubbs down here, he's going to give Chubbs a little bit of something to fight with. Past the Brutus. Has already gone. I'm looking at the wrong car, sorry. Oh, oh, there we go. Chubbs is going to be gutted. Yet again, same corner. And look at this man. Keep your head out, come on. Is he on for his first podium? I've got my fingers, my toes and my bollocks crossed for you now. Been a long time coming. He is going to have Chubbs behind him now, who is going to be a little bit angry, let's say. Twice on the same corner, he's gone up the inside and been given the squeeze, and that curb's just bend him off. May see a couple of stewards' reports coming in from him, depending on how they were on track. Brutus is going to be happy. He is going to close at 8 points. As things stay as they are at the moment. Oh, Captain Chubbs, leave him alone. Stay away from him, Captain Chubbs. Let him take his first one. Just outside the DRS. Alex is going to be pushing for all his worth here. I did say he did have a good race last night though. Yeah, you do feel he is enough away now, Al. As long as we get no slip-ups. I'm going to keep away from him on the camera actually, to the last bit. Don't want to curse him. And Barcelona has got past Michael Vien. So coming around the last corner then, we've got Evil Chris. Takes the victory a little bit by default, you'd say. Barcelona and Chubbs having it off. Second place comes Brutus with his penalty. He's still going to hang on to that. And here he is for his first podium. It is Mr. Pixie. Well done, Al. First podium. Behind him we've got Chubbs, who is going to be disappointed in Barcelona as well. Both speedy boys tonight. Had a little bit of drama on track. And we've got Michael Vien. And Exercise Man, your film connoisseur. Boss man with a nice little recovery drive. I get from 8th to where he was. Katz is going to be ruining his drive today. Wondering what if he was running close to the front early doors. Jonesy taking the 10th. Siani Omen 11th on his first drive in his new car. Callum 12th, and a little bit further back there's your hotel. Let's sit on with Callum as he comes round the last car to go over the line. The Zero Hotel obviously finished a lap before, and he does come home in 13th. Oh! Oh, we got away there with no full safety car. With Div 2, I've got no idea. Brutus with a fantastic drive though. To even get away with it without the safety car and pop himself up on the podium. Evil Chris, so well deserved win. Kept it on track, kept it all nice and clean. And Al with his first and probably his favourite race he's had up to yet on this game. Has had a little bit of bad luck, but he's done a fantastic drive today. He came off 3rd place. And here comes your classified results, and so Evil Chris started in 4th and finished on in first place. Brutus behind him, and Alex ran out your podium. Poor old Chubbs, what can you say? Not going to see him on the Discord now. I promised I'd boot him. And Barca in 5th. Michael VN coming from 9th to 6th. Nice little drive from him. Exercise Man getting 1 place back, but Bossman 16th to 8th. Great little drive. Academy is obviously our first of our DNFs. Dylan, who very rarely sees the end of a race, and Diego. Diego was in 3rd. But yeah, Barcelona takes your fastest lap. He also takes pole position. Comes home with a nice 5th place. A little bit of damage limitation to Brutus area where it goes from 17th to 2nd. I'll have to have a look and see what that does to the standings. It's going to be very, very close now. But yeah, thank you to everyone for watching tonight. Thank you for putting up with my awful commentary. I'm going to drink half a bottle of vodka now to calm down. But next week we've got the Div 1 boys again. If we still go with that one, a couple of guys dropped out on that one unfortunately. But I'm sure Div 2 will be racing. Because these two guys, Barcelona and Brutus, they've got to battle it out. And they are next week at USA, Austin. Very, very fast track. Some speedy boys in here on that track. I know Aaron, who's missed this week, normally very fast around USA. It does look like the game's crashed on the screen, so I don't want to leave it there, folks. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for your comments. You can give the stream a quick like before you go, and hopefully Lee Cole's back next week, so I don't have to do this all over again. Good night!